My name is Enrique Capone. I was born in Argentina. I moved to Texas 14 years ago. So I was not born here, but I came here as fast as I could. I've been braiding for about 30 years, but I still consider myself an apprentice, and so I'm trying to fine-tune what I do. And I'm unfortunately I never was very involved with horses and stuff like that as I would like to, and so that's a lot of things that I need still to learn how to do, horse gear and stuff like that. That particular piece, that's some hide that Brent gave me, and he scraped it with stick and ashes, and I softened that one. It took me about 2 months to get that thing to that point. We use that a lot in Argentina because we like it. It's pretty hard. It's tougher than leather, and for the gauchos, it's free. So leather is expensive, and you can use that in, for years and years. It lasts longer than real leather. Now, one of the secrets for this is that if you lime your hide, you will never get it softened. So you have to be mechanically deburred, like with these stick and ashes or with a knife. And even I know there's some people that they kind of shave the hides. It's like they clip it first and then they shave it, like they will shave their faces. And the thing is that they look pretty good too. The only difference is that when it's finished, on those that were shaved, you can feel the hair. Whiskers. Still, yeah, and you don't feel it in this one, which is not a bad thing. It's just different way to do it. Now, if you lime it, then you will be working on that for years, and then it will never get soft. And the first one that I made, I couldn't soften it. And one day I was, I'm not an expert. I have done 3 or 4. It's not a lot. And one day I was lucky enough, and Pablo Lozano was in my house, and I was showing him, I'm working on this, I can't soften it. And he said, well, sometimes that's the way it is. Sometimes the best hide for softening is from fat cows. If it wasn't a skinny one, probably that's why it doesn't work. So then I have worked in different pieces, and one, it was a little band of and it was pretty greasy. There was a lot of fat on that hide. That one worked pretty easily. I softened that probably in less than a week. And when I say a week, it's not working on that 8 hours a day. It's just probably half hour a day working on it. This one was harder. This one, it took me more time. Pablo was in my house in October. And I showed him that one that I was working on, and I mentioned that I was working on that for like 2 months, and it was so hard to soften it. So he said, "Oh, probably your mullet is too light." So I showed him, and he said, "Well, yeah, this is not going to work." So this is what I have been using for a long time. It was made with 2x4 glued together, and it's kind of light. So he said, if you make something heavier, it's going to work much better, probably. And it's like it does the work for you. So pretty much what you have to do is just raise it and then just let it go, and it will do the job for you. So I got this the other day. I found this piece that was heavy enough, and when Clint called me the other day, he said, it would be nice if you can show us how to do this. So I have this. I just made this on Friday night before coming here on Saturday. So it's not pretty, but it's probably going to work. We are not going to use this, so we can pass this around so you can see it's kind of light. So this is hide. It was deher with the ashes, and it's been tempered. This is very important. If this is dry, it doesn't work. You kind of destroy the fibers. It's not the way to do it. And if it is too wet, it doesn't work either. It's like you're gonna be pounding in this for years, and it won't soften because it's too wet. This one, it's like it seems that it's really it's to the like in a good point right now to start. If we see that it doesn't work because it's too wet, we have to do is leave it outside, let it dry, and keep working later. Then when you get to the point that it starts working, what you have to do is like you work on this for whatever you want, 20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, and then when you're tired, you just, if it is at the right point, you just roll it and put it on a plastic bag, and you can keep working next day, but you don't have to let it dry. Sometimes it looks like, oh man, it's done, it's finished, and you let it dry, and then you get next day, and it's so hard that you realize it's not done. Another way to, well, obviously you can see this is translucent still. So when it is softened, it's not. You can see on that one that it's not translucent anymore. And another way to know that it's done is by cutting a piece, and you can see on the side that the whole thing is white. You don't have any layers that are still not softened. So a lot of people use a machine. That machine is pretty cool. What it does is just roll this in one direction, and then it rolls on the opposite direction. So it's pretty much doing this job like that continuously. And you can automate this machine so it goes one direction. When it's finished, you have a timer. It goes in the opposite direction, and it goes, and you have it running the whole day. Then at the end of the day, it's done. You can tell when it was done with a machine because you see all the wrinkles are like this, parallel. When you do it with mullet, they are like little diamond shapes.
Do many guys use the mordaza?
You have to, like I was gonna bring mine today and I forgot, but this is something that you have to alternate this with the mordaza to keep it straight. So the mordaza is that stick that has a cut on the center, so you can stretch. And we might notice that when we work on this, it's not going to be this straight anymore. It's going to start, like bending. So you can do that. You can stretch that with the mordaza. So the way you work this is we say we work the four corners. You always work this with the hair side inside. So you never pound on this the other way. So what you have to do is roll this from one corner. And some people mark them, so it's kind of they can keep a count on what they are doing. Especially when you don't do this you just work this like a half an hour now and half an hour later. And so then if you want to keep track of where you're going.
How wide of a piece do you normally start with? About that wide?
Yeah. Or like, see that other one is a little bit wider. Can you? It's all right. Okay.
What's about the grease?
Well, what I do, I don't start with the grease at the very beginning. I start adding the grease later.
Oh, so you do a pre-beat or whatever you call it?
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to turn. I'm probably going in the opposite direction so it doesn't unwrap.
I hold it.
Okay. No. It was better before. You nod your head, Enrique, I'll hit it. Armando was showing this one day, and he said, "Okay, you can take a picture of me doing this because you won't see me again." Yeah.
Twist this way?
Let me see. Keep going. Yeah. You don't do any effort when you go down. Just let it go. Just use your force to lift it. Where is the other mullet? The light one.
In your box there, I think everybody put them.
When you're mad at somebody, that's
Try this one. See, it's not the same thing.
You gotta use this one.
Yep.
So it's tightened at the same time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. See that white color that it's getting?
That's good. That's the side.
Yeah,
It's starting to crease.
exactly.
It's a workout, man.
It is.
Yeah. Starting to crack a sweat. Now it's starting to get. Should you twist it?
Mm-hmm.
And you feel the grease come out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's kind of good because if he has some, he can do this too.
Really appreciate the talk. You put a tallow on this, and at what point do you start incorporating?
Probably the next time we stretch it, we will start putting some on.
So next time you roll it up from the other corner, the other way, and then you'll put that. You just put it on the hair side, rub it on there at the end, and then leave it.
Both sides.
On both sides,
Uh-huh.
pretty liberally.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just go back to okay. And then it'll kind of the tallow will kind of dry out, and then you put more on there.
Yeah, it's like you will get it inside the fibers. It will start absorbing it. It's just pretty much pushing it in.
That helps with the softening process.
Yes, yeah. Now, Pablo told me one day, "Hey, don't go too easy on the fat. Don't put too much." I've never seen to me, yeah. Like I don't do a lot, but
I asked you.